like memorable newcomer to Street Fighter V is. Because I think like Laura is gonna be forgotten for eons.
I think that's good too. She should be like Sean and just fuck off. I would say the most memorable.
People love Sean though. Nobody loves Laura.
I don't know why people like Sean. Like I always think to myself like, why does Josh like Sean? But then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to know. Because like if I ever actually truly understand the mentality, I might start liking like weird looking girls. But you know, I would say Rashid for the simple fact that he was revealed on 9/11.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the thing was is he was revealed in Saudi Arabia for their like CPT event.
That's beautiful.
But it just happened to be on 9/11. So like the whole thing was like, okay, I thought he was gonna get hit by the can. But no, the thing was is like, wow, they're so inconsiderate, like fucking assholes doing this dude's.
Yeah.
But the thing was is like, it's a Japanese company revealing a Middle Eastern character in the Middle Eastern part of the world. Like America has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But so some people are like, but I just thought it was so funny because he just happened. And I think it makes sense for us because, like we're in America.
Yeah.
And we see him on 9/11. It's just like, it's just like, wow, the timing couldn't be worse. But it was just all a coincidence. But so that's what.
The fuel melts steel beams, Mike.
My lore on that whole meme is like so bad. I can't. Was it Rosie O'Donnell who was saying that?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. That's pretty funny. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Andore takes that round with the whip punish on Stand Fierce.
So yeah, this is still game 1.
Yeah.
Surprise! Oh.
Wow, that was interesting.
Yeah, he good.
I thought that should have been crush counter. Doesn't that how the priority system works?
No. The priority system works as like mediums beat lights.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Like, how do you trade with a Fierce? It has to be another Fierce?
It must have it must have been
Or it's less
No, it should have crush countered if the active frames were still active, but it might have been like on the frame of recovery. I think that's what it was. I think it was just recovery. Because if it's on recovery, it doesn't count. Outside of up.
Who can, dude? He jumped out of the corner.
Yeah, he's got that I was gonna say Super Mario jump. And then I remember because Adam, he would always do the do.
Where is Adam actually? Oh, never mind. He's ducking.
Yeah, Adam and Alex.
Oh, yeah, Alex isn't here either. He was promising thermal mugs.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, he was promising the mugs, man. He's gonna keep them in his car or whatever. Yeah, whatever. See you, Alex. I knew he was a scum of the earth as soon as I found out he was a Batista player.
Doesn't like Street Fighter V as a Batista player. Of course he's not gonna. Of course he's not gonna bring the mugs.
He's gonna bring the mugs.
Yeah, I could use a mug for work now that I think about it. I think I didn't ask him though, because he said he had like 30 of them.
Yeah, and then he's like, just kidding, I'm a Batista player. I should have known.
Idiots.
Catch this flash kick.
I was all watching some Cropcat videos last night.
Oh my god.
Like videos I've seen before, but just like. But I remember I was watching the E3 one.
Oh, for 2018?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, for 2016.
Oh, what year was that? What happened that year?
That's when like they had Snoop Dogg. He was playing Battlefield 5 and he went like 0 and 28.
Yeah, dude, I remember that.
But like that one guy, but they were doing the Battlefield 1, like, who is going to destroy a tank with a rocket launcher while jumping off a horse? He's like, fantastic. So I can just picture Alex like not bringing the mugs. Fantastic. Like I was more commentating about just crop cap videos and not fucking.
Man, this is the lore of the scene, bro. Alex with his lies, rubbing his hands, maybe his girlfriend's feet. I don't know.
I don't know. Here's some.
Oh my goodness! Free Willy his way over Kolin. The Arctic with no. What in the world? Oh my.
Yeah, that double jump has a projectile.
Like I think I've come to a revelation. I think this game is trash.
It is a game from 2016.
What else came out in 2016? Came out in 2016?
Yeah.
Really?
3 years old in February.
I thought it was 2015.
Nah. 2015. Shit, 2014 is when they revealed it, like December 2014.
Oh, you're right. That's crazy.
With those like really bad graphics.
Oh yeah, but it looked a little more interesting. Somebody had that weird air move.
Yeah,
You could throw infinite projectiles.
yeah, I don't know who was thinking that. Like let's not think like very simple things. But I didn't even play the beta when the game came out, so.
I did. I remember waiting until 3 in the morning to play Lara for the first time. I was like, I'm gonna play Lara, man. Those weird, like, assless chaps. They're gonna be my assless chaps.
And you're like, wow, this character is dumb.
This character was really good. I never figured out how to play it. And then I just stopped playing the game.
Rather play Tekken 7. Look at this dude. He looks like Rashid, but he's actually not as good.
Shaheen? Shaheen's godlike, man.
He's not as good. He was not as good as.
Totally good. He's mad good.
He was not as good as Rashid though. He was maybe.
Shaheen's always been good.
No, he's been good,
Rashid
but
has always been good too.
from what I understand, like Shaheen was like godlike in vanilla Tekken 7. But then,
like,
no one who.
he won Evo.
Panda won. Panda won the Tekken.
Look, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna watch Street Fighter 5. All right, so Tony's in the corner. I just gotta bring that up.
Hey, I'm just saying, like.
Panda, really?
No, Shaheen didn't win Evo.
Yeah, he did.
Kazumi
Go
did.
high one Evo with Shaheen
What Evo was this?
last year.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, 2018. Go high one Evo with Shaheen,
All right.
and then Panda won.
That's why he got nerfed. And the Kazumi one after that.
Kazumi won Evo Japan.
They had like all the killers though.
It did. But Arslan Ash is a beast, man.
I didn't even know that country had internet.
Dude, I didn't know that country had PS4s, dude. Like, let alone Tekken. Really? A Tekken scene?
No, just goes to show you. Oh, I forgot that.
Wow, dude, that was a mighty kick. Oh my god, Super 5
Yo, is this score correct? Andore's up 2-1?
Oh yeah, this breezing.
Yeah, fuck that box. The viewers couldn't see it, but yeah, that box took a...
Dolphin died.
Oh, that's a... Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, like, what?
Oh, my God, jumping after him? Is he dead? He's not dead.
He's not dead, but he's got stabbed afterwards.
What? How do you know? Has he unlocked the key? Is this
Is
this Andor's Awakening? Special edition? Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry?
Shit, no, I went. Now because Andor's wearing blue, so he would be Virgil.
Oh, you're right.
So this is Virgil 2 then. Because they played earlier, that was Virgil 1.
Yeah.
Dante loses,
He gets stabbed and awakens Devil Trigger.
and then this is where like they go even.
Yeah, and then Jester comes along. Zowie.
Fucking
Who's
Jester's so
Jester? I love Jester.
Jester's so cool.
He's like my favorite Devil May Cry character. He's so stupid. I love him. Oh,
Oh, pierce that nose. Hey, that could be a problem.
I love that character so much, man. He's so good, man. Zowie. You've taken quite a trouncing today, haven't you, Virgil? Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to think some of the other...
The other lines?
It's not the lines. It's his gestures.
Oh my god. How can
That's why I paused
Mike,
for a second.
Please. You're too powerful right now, Mike. This is impossible.
But it's like the way he puts like his fingers up and stuff. He's all dancing. He's like when those big
The
towers.
bullets, dude. Dante's shooting him. He's just dancing.
That was pretty good.
That was great, man. He's like upside down on the ceiling, exiting the scene. Oh. Oh my god.
This is how we do it.
Hey, Andore reset the bracket.
He did.
Looks like he's about to take his first round too. It's gonna be enough. It's a throw? Yeah, definitely, right? Yep, that's it.
Ooh, all right. So Caesar or Tony acknowledging the paint.
The can, blocking the can, no real pressure coming off of it, but one hell of a whip punish. Nice confirm coming out of Tony. Alright, that was weird. Command grab and here.
And I imagine in some game there's a command grab that anti-airs.
Oh, really?
Definitely not this game though.
I know a game where there's an anti-air command grab. You're hogging the mic. Mike?
I haven't moved it for a while. now
Do you know what game has an anti-air command grab, Mike?
Guilty Gear. It's a super move, but
I happen to play a character with an anti-air command grab.
oh, Eunice.
Yeah.
See?
That stupid character, Bordeaux. I love that guy. He's so dumb.
Should play him play BB Tag. I heard he's actually good in that
Yeah,
game.
but then I have to play BB Tag.
That's true.
You see how whack that game is, man? You die in like 2 hits in that game.
That's how games should be. Well, not really, but
I feel like it's as crazy as Marvel without the execution.
to be fair, like Marvel 3, Marvel 3 never got patched, so it, the execution like eventually just naturally grew. But I remember like when we saw Marvel 2, we're like, wow, this is like the scrubbiest shit ever.
Really?
Yeah. Like you X Factor launch into meme HS into death.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that makes no fucking sense. Good shit, Capcom. And then like now we're thinking about it like with like Dragon Ball and
Oh man.
like we're like light. You do light, and auto. It not only auto corrects for you, but it corrects your spacing too.
Oh yeah, I
Like
remember.
that makes so much sense.
I remember the like 2 weeks I played that game.
Like I remember watching combo videos. Or I'm gonna learn some combos with Bardock and Damas, whatever. How the fuck? How come their combos? How come their combos are flying and mine doesn't? Like I couldn't figure out for like fucking.
Oh, because they use LL. That's the
Yeah.
beginning of the auto combo, and it correct. Yeah.
Oh no, it was for Cell when I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Mike, quit hogging the mic.
I forgot what we were talking about.
We're talking about the joyous game that is Dragon Ball.
Oh, but yeah, no, I was thinking about like how come I can't get this loop with Cell? Oh, you have to mash L? Okay, that makes sense.
I heard the game got like revitalized though with this new patch. It's like all this new stuff.
All I know is that game, like at NCR Engines right now, it's like bottom like 3. I think
Bottom
four.
3? Really? No way. What happened to the game?
People realize how bad it was. It's not particularly a good game. It really isn't. What
about it makes it bad? I mean, the game is like non-stop offense all the time.
That's probably like what the big problem is.
But I feel like Marvel was in a similar seat, right? Like you could push block in Marvel, but then you had setups that negated that.
There are setups like if you anticipate push block, you can bait, but you had to anticipate it. Like there was like I think was it like there was stuff to beat. You can beat push block if you knew it was coming, or you can choose to not block shit and get hit.
Seems like one hell of an option, Mike.
Like it's a bold strategy, Colin. Let's see how it.
Hold forward is a bold strategy, Mike. What game are we talking about?
No, but so like, see, like there's so many options in Marvel 3 that like I'm forgetting what they all are because in Dragon Ball it's block down back or block back with the occasional reflect.
What about Super Dash, Mike?
Super Dash is for just like neutral though.
Oh really?
That's how I see everybody
use it. You can't use
use
it defensively?
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, like in some weird situation. Like I would try to like meeting people with lows, and they will wake up Super Dash and beat it.
All right.
I was like, okay, I guess that's 0 startup. Or especially my lows like immediately, like that makes sense. That's cool, thanks. But outside of that, I can't think of anything Super Dash really does.
Huh?
It beats like projectiles that are not beams.
Okay. I mean, how many do people really use characters that have that? I mean, like, Yamcha's one little...
But I think it's more for, like, combo tilts and stuff. Like, you don't really see... But see, that was the thing, like, there was no... Like, in Marvel 3, there's, like, different playstyles. Like, you had Morgan, which is a strong character. One was Zonia.
Yeah, because of, level 1 super, right?
Yeah. You had Hulk with Hagar and Sentinel, which was, like, a very, like...
That's King Blue Ribbon's team, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very beefy, like we hit you once.
Yeah, guess.
Yeah, you have to guess, and we have super armor, so they had their way that they played. You had Zero, which was all Rushdown.
Yeah.
You had
and
Wolverine.
Lightning Loops, right?
Yeah. You had Wolverine, which was another Rushdown character. Then you had the last Evo champion, Ryan LV. He won with running away with Chun and then activating Dark Phoenix.
Didn't he do what was it like? Not instant air, but he just like run away with air lightning legs, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Is that what he was doing? But wasn't lightning legs piano input?
Yeah.
How do you?
Well, you can do that, or she had her anti-air, but she had the way Marvel 3 worked was you had a lot of characters had double jumps. Chun-Li, I think she's the only character. There might be another character that has a 3 jump. But Chun-Li had 3 jumps.
Tri-jump?
Yeah. So she can jump, and then jump again, obviously.
Jesus Christ.
But, so in Marvel 3, like, if you super jump, you cannot call assists.
Really?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But if you jump normally, and then even if you double jump, since you activate a jump with normal jump, you can still call assists.
Okay.
So, and also in Marvel 3, there's a 3-limit special move roll. So when you jump, if you jump or super jump, you can only do 3 special moves before that runs out.
Alright.
So what Chun-Li would do is she would jump back and then do like a special move that puts her further into the air.
Okay.
But since that's a special move and not a jump, she gets higher to the air and she still has 2 jumps left.
Okay.
And on top of all that, since it's a normal jump, she can call assists.
To cover her while she's jumping.
But so what she would do is she would call Morgan to build meter.
Oh, it's because she has a meter assist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so she builds meter for Dark Phoenix while she's aggravating the opponent, trying to catch her, like. And then, and there's a lot of cases where, like, if you hit Chun-Li in the air, as that high in the air, you're not going to get any good conversions off it.
Does she recover like mid-air, or does she fall? Oh,
No, she recovers instantly. So she can do a jump special move that puts her high into the air.
Okay.
Then she can like block, depending on what her opponent's going to do. But the thing is that she can stay in the air an awfully long time.
Yeah.
And then the thing is like, if her opponent didn't, like, if she got hit by like a random stray move from Chun-Li, he was good enough to convert off that.
Okay.
So that was another play style that Marvel 3 had. You have all of these unique play styles.
Yeah.
And these are, keep in mind, these are play styles that won Evo.
Yeah.
So like, you had zoning, you had tanks, you had Rushdown. And that's not including like the really godlike teams like Dante, Zero, Virgil.
Yeah, Zero Mike Crack.
Yeah, I don't like calling it that team. I think it's
Alright,
kind of
fine then, Mike. I'm sorry. Jeez.
But so you had like Zero. Yeah, you had that team. You had like Wolverine, Spencer. Like Spencer, you had Nova.
Bionic Arm.
Like you just had so many good, and like every character did something different, relatively decent, relatively different.
Okay.
But in Dragon Ball, especially at first, it was like you do a knockdown, they can't really do anything if we're doing true block screen pressure. The mix-up is either am I gonna hit you high or low, and am I gonna do a feint? So like everybody played the same essentially. Like it was just so like there was no rush, there was no zoning in the game because Super Dash blew through it. Super Dash was already godlike.
Yeah.
It's even strong enough to where it blows through. Like, okay, at least try to zone it. Oh, I can't zone it out because all this, it just goes through it and then they can come.
Doesn't it go through regular beam specials?
It doesn't go through beams, but
Alright.
like the thing is, like if you hit with a beam, it pushes you out. You can't really do anything outside of Vanish, which heavily damage scales your upcoming combo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So it's like there's no real style in, and especially in vanilla Dragon Ball. It was make your opponent block for an obscene amounts of time because you had 2 assists.
Yeah.
And then if you didn't get the hit, well then good stuff. Or well, if you didn't get the hit, you try again after your assist down. If you win the neutral, if you did get the hit, time to go to town. And then there were setups to prevent you from checking. So it was the same, like every character played very similarly, and the characters that had the more unique styles of gameplay, they weren't that good. Like Broly, Beerus, Broly, and they got patched in the later versions, but and so that's why I'm hoping the new patch is doing something a little bit different. Like ultimately, yeah, the game will still kind of be the same, where like if someone gets locked down, like you have to hold that Rushdown for a long time.
Okay.
But at least the neutral should hopefully be a little bit more interesting, or at least the mix-ups out of the block string pressures should be a little bit more interesting. Because now, like Zamasu, they gave him a change to where like he can do a certain block string and then put you into a 50-50 command grab or into a low.
Jesus Christ.
But the good thing is it's only in the corner.
Alright. But I mean, isn't that game mostly played there anyway?
Yeah, from what I've seen. So, and then like, you know, characters like Cooler and Broly got buffed.
Oh man, I've never seen a Cooler player.
Yeah, I think, it was Coach T playing him when I was watching the stream. So that was just like, because I haven't played Dragon Ball for a long time, but I still watch it because, you know, I get bored.
I can't watch it, dude.
It's an extremely boring game to watch too, a lot of the time. Like,
I try really hard to watch it, and then I'm just like, man, alright, instant air dash, like overhead, assist, low, stagger.
I think like the key matches that I watched were like the first to 10 Goichi versus Sonic Fox
yeah,
match.
that's like way at the beginning. I remember
Yeah.
the final round.
And it was so funny because just you're watching Gohan literally make you block for 20 seconds. Like this game is
because the instant air legs.
Yeah. And then after that, like the high profile matches, like Summon of Power was kind of dumb. Like I didn't really watch it too much.
Well, that's kind of like a laid back type. Not really a tournament.
I mean, there was kind of a tournament there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's other stuff too, like.
But the Dragon Ball World Tour was a little bit interesting. Most of it I didn't watch, but
Didn't Kazunoko win?
yeah.
Kazunoko's a god, man.
Dude, he is. I think he won the last Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 4 tournament at Capcom
Yeah,
Cup.
against Daigo.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the grand finals. Daigo was playing
Ryu versus Ryu.
and that set is like incredible.
You know what's
It
incredible?
Really is incredible.
I thought Andore was not going to win this.
Oh, he won.
He won.
Wow.
We were talking about Jester and cool things, and then we went to Dragon Ball.
Marvel, and then we got to Dragon Ball. You're welcome. I knew I could do it.